What's cooking? Good lookings. What's cooking, y'all? I think we should be live on the YouTube as well as the TikTok now. It was just the TikTok. Now we're on the YouTube. What are you guys telling me? Leeds United 0. Newcastle United 0. Is how the game still runs. And we should still be cooking. Oh, everything's reset, mate. Everything's reset. Oh, yeah, the table's back. The table's cooking. We are cooking, y'all. Newcastle manager Brookhaven, Jessica Noble, Charlotte, David Krog, Fire. What you guys all telling me? What you telling me today? As Newcastle build another monstrous attack. It is, of course, Leeds United versus Newcastle today. It is a huge game that we are currently in the midst of. Newcastle themselves are dropping down to Leeds United's level over the past month. Yes, we've had a phenomenal month from a Leeds United perspective, but it must be said, of course, that whilst we have gone undefeated in 7 games, 5 of those have been draws. So we're still not too far off that bottom pact, of course, with yesterday's game being very important from a Leeds United perspective. And with Burnley currently leading today, things are not looking good from a Leeds perspective. Forest, of course, picked up that result against West Ham, defeated them, even though they did go behind, which does put Forest right up our tails. This point kind of pulls us away from it. We could really do with winning today, and with Spurs doing a job against Bournemouth, which they are currently not doing, which again piles more pressure on Leeds because Bournemouth start to build away from Leeds United. Sunderland are now below Newcastle in the table for, I think, the first time this season, if I remember correctly, due to the fact that they are currently losing 1-0 at home, and this point for Newcastle is drawing them level and putting them ahead on goal difference, which, you know, given a few weeks ago, if you looked at the two of them and said that, well, you'd think, what a turnaround for Newcastle, / have Sunderland fallen off, / Sunderland could have fallen off, because if we win today, we're only 5 points behind the mighty Sunderland. So everything turns very quickly in this Premier League season, as you tend to see. And there are a lot of games going on today. For once, I actually do want Man United to get a result, because I don't want Burnley climbing out of that relegation zone. This win would currently put them on 15 points, just 7 behind us, and that is given that we get a point today. But for me, a point is not enough. We've had too many draws. We need to go for the jugular. We need to go for the win. We need all 3 points today, and that is not even up for debate, if you ask me. As Newcastle get themselves another free kick deep into Leeds United's territory. Hang on a second here. They do take the free kick. It's now Leeds with the ball. Anton Stach absolutely drills it forward. He was looking for Dominic Calvert-Lewin there, but unable to find him. Free Spirit, what's cooking? How are you today, Free Spirit? Lovely to see you. Nice to see you indeed. As Joe Rodon makes a diving, sliding header challenge. Oh, sorry, that was Anton Stach, not... Oh, was that Joe Rodon or Stach? I need to get another look at that one. Yeah, it was Joe Rodon. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was Stach. Joe Rodon was just stood next to him. I got deceived. What a challenge that was, mate. What a challenge that was by Anton Staccarino. Do you have a Twitch? I do indeed. I'm not currently live on Twitch right now, I will say. But I do have a Twitch. It is JTLive7. Been a little bit inactive on Twitch, I'm not going to lie to you. But I do have a Twitch, which was what the question was. Leeds United, funnily enough, are third highest ranked in set-piece goals in the Premier League this year with 12 set-piece goals. Newcastle slowly trailing down in fifth with 10 goals from set-pieces this season. Newcastle do end up taking their set-piece, which was a corner, and it's headed away beautifully by Joe Rodon. And now Leeds can get a counter-attack of their own. That's the wrong pass for Ilya Gruev there. He's given it too short to the left. He had good options wide down the right and down the middle. Dominic Calvert-Lewin pulls his man back. That's got to be a good tactical foul. Harvey Barnes does escape him, and he picks up a yellow card for his troubles. Of course he does, ref. Even though it was a booking, because he has just literally dragged his shirt about 50 yards down the pitch, trying to stop Harvey Barnes from breaking away. And ironically, he wasn't even able to do so. He's gone and skinned Ampadu after that as well, but he's pulled it back for a free kick, thankfully. So that attack has been quashed. Quashed and squashed. Newcastle are looking a little bit dangerous today. Keyword a little bit. A little bit better than I've seen them in recent weeks, but not a lot of cohesion going forward. A couple of individual runs from, of course, Gordon and Harvey Barnes, who have made a couple of decent runs in there, but nothing huge. What do you think about Fark's starting 11? Well, we can just go through it quickly with you. It is once again Aronson up front, next to Dominic Calvert-Lewin this time. Gudmundsson on the left, Gruev, Ampadu and Stack in the middle, Justin on the right. And then a back three of Struijk, Bijol, Rodon. I don't mind the back three. Best back three we got. I like that. Ampadu and Stack in the middle. I like that. Gruev in the middle over Tanaka. I don't like that. Not a fan at all of that one. I don't know why he keeps persisting with that. Tanaka, a far superior player in my opinion. I mean, you look at last season. Gruev couldn't get in the team over Tanaka. Tanaka won like the fan player of the year, and he was our player of the year. Realistically, up there with DJ and potentially Solomon. Tanaka was streets ahead every single week. He was a consistent performer. And he can't get in the side over Gruev now, which makes no sense because Gruev was getting dropped for him last year. I don't mind Gudmundsson or Justin. I like Calvert-Lewin up front. Aronson up front. Listen, Aronson's actually played well with these recently. I don't see why he's playing striker, though. I don't see why he's going for that over Nemecha or Okafor, or even Pirot for that matter. I don't see this Brendan Aronson love. I mean, I think Brendan Aronson's been good recently, but he's not as good of a player as Nonto, for example. And I think Nonto will still give you the pressing work. Maybe not as much pressing work as Brendan Aronson, yes. But he gives you more quality on the ball than Brendan Aronson. Yeah, he's not a striker, but neither is Brendan Aronson. So, yeah, I mean, Nemecha's been hit and miss as well recently. Oh, here we go. Great ball one back by Ilya Gruev. He's too scared to shoot, so he passes it off to Stach, who absolutely rifles it. But unfortunately, he's rifled it too close to the middle of the goal, and it was easily dealt with by the goalkeeper there. Gruev, the opportunity was begging for him to curl that with the inside of his right foot. He's laid it off. It's actually a very good angle for Stack. But the finish is just not quite at the quality that was needed. You know what I mean, chaps? Just not quite at that quality that was needed there. Here is Gordon now. Getting absolutely marshalled around the pitch by James Justin, mate. Absolutely marshalled. Send him down to Specsavers, will you? Because that guy can't find any way through. He needs some sort of change of vision or something because he is not getting down that left-hand side. Let me tell you that for free, mate. Absolutely pocketed like a brand new iPhone and a pair of keys. I tell you, with the amount of people that have been pocketed down that right wing this season, mate, he's gonna need some more pockets. You know what I mean? Up and down, playing 3-5-2, more defenders playing, and less space for midfielders and attackers. Yeah, of course. Listen, that is the ups and downs. It's a more direct style of play. than what we had in the 4-3-3 or the 4-2-3-1, which we had more of the ball, but it was very passive and it was very weak and lethargic. There wasn't enough movement. Shout out Ninja. There wasn't enough dynamicism. I can't think of the word. But there wasn't a lot of dynamic play from Leeds going forward. Hang on, Calvert-Lewin gets the ball here. That was a good opportunity to slip Aronson through, but he does indeed fail. But yeah, there wasn't a lot of dynamism to our attack. That's the word I was looking for. Wasn't a lot of dynamism, and everything was just slow, sideways, backwards. You would allow 5 defenders to get back before you pick the pass that you should have picked, and then by the time you go to pass it, either you do pass it and someone's blocked it because you're taking so long, or they just turn around and go back to source. You know, you're left in the same position. C9 VFX, thank you for the heart. Me, my guy. Appreciate you, my G. Yeah, they literally just would end up going around in circles and not getting anything done. But having said that, you did have a lot more of the ball in attacking areas in that position because you had more midfielders and attackers on the pitch. But at the same time, as you touched on there, less congestion in and around our 18-yard box, less congestion and tight rigidity to our defensive structure, which made us very susceptible to a lot of goals. And the weird thing is, with less of the ball and this more direct play, we're actually scoring more and creating more as well. So I'm a big fan of this change of formation. I never thought I would be. If you told me, whoa, good header. If you told me a few years ago under Bielsa that I would have been liking the look of a Leeds 5 at the back, then I would have slapped you in the face. Let me tell you that for free. I don't slap people in the face. But maybe I would have slapped myself in the face even. I may have even pissed in my own Cheerios hearing that kind of observation. But here we are. And it's low-key working. But the key word is low-key. I'm not over-gassed. Even though we had a good month. We haven't had a great month. 2 wins still. If someone tells you 2 wins out of 7, it's not looking the best. Someone says 2 wins and 5 draws. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Someone says undefeated. Oh, wow, that sounds phenomenal. But we need to start picking up actual wins. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Statch flicks it across. Here's Joe Rodon. Joe Rodon driving forward down that right-hand side. Finds Brendan Aronson, who cuts inside, does Brendan. Why is Okafor not in the starting 11? I don't get what Farke is trying to do with Aronson at striker. Yeah, I'm not huge on the Aronson striker either, as I said. He does good pressing work, and to be honest, he's not really playing in striker. He's kind of dropping in deeper, and he's going out left, he's going out right. He's doing a lot of the dog work, but he's not a natural striker. Here is Brendan Aronson, though. Finds Calvert-Lewin, unable to do so. And Anton Stack once again gets a volley on his right foot there, but this time absolutely whizzes it over the bar. That was never going to trouble anyone there. Calvert-Lewin stabs at it, gets the deflection back to Stack, and he's got to get his body over the ball there. He's leaning back. He's gone swerving a little bit too much there. Your boy Farke needs to be resigned. Really? Undefeated in the last 7? I think that's a little bit harsh, my friend, considering 4 of those undefeated 7 games came against Liverpool twice, Chelsea, and Man United in there. So I think you're being a little bit harsh there. Just that sad. JT, you mad rat. You glass jaw rat. How are you, my friend? Can I just say you're only saying 2 wins isn't that impressive, but you have to look at the well, yeah, exactly. There you go. That is the balance. The balance is the fixtures, of course. But could have stolen a few of those games. Could have easily won that Liverpool game. Either of them. I don't think anyone would have been, having kittens over the fact that Leeds walked out of either of those games with 3 points. Let's be honest here. We had the chances in both of those games to nick a winner in those. Sunderland, we had the chances to nick a winner. Brentford, we had the chances to nick a winner. So, even Man United, they did nout in that second half aside from their goal. These were close games, and you would have liked to see Leeds pick up 1 at least more win, maybe 2. Because it has to get to a point where, yeah, you're picking up a lot of draws, but you're not picking up a lot of wins. But still, let's look at this for an example, yeah? Nottingham Forest have had nowhere near the 7 games we've had. But they're still 2 points behind us right now. And that's with Leeds drawing. If Leeds lose today, they're 1 point behind us. So that's just a bit of perspective for you. And Burnley, who have had a flipping horrific time, are only 7 points behind us now. And here we go. We need a little bit more pressing, though, and we need a win quickly. Oh, we could get a goal here, though. It's a great tackle by Calvert-Lewin. He finds Brendan Aronson. Oh! That's why he's in striker, boys. You ask why Brendan Aronson is in the striker role. Oh, it's because he is the most superb striker that the Premier League has ever seen. You've been wasting this guy deep in the number 10 role. I don't know why. This guy, you've unearthed a gem in this guy since he's been put in striker. I mean, he unearthed a gem in the Metro, but Brendan Aronson is on a different planet. What is it? Jupiter? Saturn? Neptune? I couldn't tell you, but this guy's right foot has come from another worldly dimension because he is absolutely slotting them away for fun. And that makes it 1-0 Leeds United, and it is a thunderous, inch-perfect strike into that bottom left-hand corner. And you speak about Leeds needing wins, and here comes the main man right now, etching himself into club folklore history. It's his 3rd Premier League goal of the season. It's probably his 5th Premier League goal in his career. And that is 2 brilliant goals now. The first one was very well taken against Man United. I mean, can you get any better than scoring against Man United at Ellen Road? I don't think so. Off that high, 3 days later, he's now gone and scored an absolute superb goal against Newcastle. So superb, I'm running out of superlatives to describe it. Wow, that's a little bit better. Now we can sit a little bit more comfortably, but we can't rest on our laurels here. Yes, we need to keep defensively strong as we always have these past few weeks, but we need to get another goal, and we could get another one here with Gudmundsson down the left-hand side. Here is Gabriel Gudmundsson. Runs it a little bit too much, tries to backheel it across, and is unable to do so. McKennie is available. The board better do something. Forget what I said. LUFC Sirdo. Let's go, Jonas. Gedi Ra. I always struggle to pronounce your name, mate. You need to give me a little bit more of a simple name. What can I call you, mate? I'll call you Ged. Ged. This team needs more Americans. I've been saying this forever. Alabama born and raised. You're Alabama born and raised? Are you, my friend? You still live in Alabama? Watch Fark blows this lead. Nah. Why would you put that into the ethos, mate? Fark has got this under wraps, my friend. This is locked down, brother. Locked down. If Spurs could fix up their act and get a win here, we could actually be within feasible chance of catching Bournemouth right now. If Spurs weren't absolute dog water, I mean, at least get a point. At least take a point off them. Come on, lads. Wow, Rafinha netted 2 in the end. It did end 5-0 Barcelona, by the way. That game has just finished. They've just beaten Athletic Club. And once again, it is another man-of-the-match performance for Rafinha, who picks himself up 2 goals and 1 assist. How Leeds could do with Rafinha in their side right now. But it's okay. We're managing very, very well with a man called Brendan Aronson. Chelsea absolutely cucknetting the bed there, losing 1-0 to Fulham. They're down to 10 men as well. Oh, that is not good. And it's Cucurella who got sent off for them. Haaland did slot the pen earlier on, but as I check, Brighton have just equalised against Manchester City as we speak. So the current scores are Burnley leading Man United 1-0, which again, Leeds United should have beaten them when you look at terrible teams like Burnley beating them, but we move on. Man City drawing 1-1 against Brighton. Fulham are beating 10-man Chelsea 1-0. Everton are leading Wolves 1-0 at the Hill Dickinson. Crystal Palace are drawing 0-0 with Villa at home. Brentford are leading Sunderland 1-0. And Bournemouth are leading Tottenham 2-1 as Harvey Barnes stands up Brendan Aronson on this right-hand side. Table-wise, in terms of catching people, this is not a good result stream for Leeds. A lot of the teams around us are picking up points, but as long as we get a win today, which might not happen if you defend like that, and when you defend like that, you're asking to get flipping punished, and I don't know why I put 2-0, because that was never going to happen, was it? Within a couple of minutes, it's him again. It's flipping Harvey Barnes. I mean, if I had to count on one hand how many times this guy has scored against us, well, I'd be out of money. I'd be broke because I need to buy a 3D printer to buy another hand to count on, because this guy always seems to pop up with a goal against Leeds United just at the worst moment, and he's done it again. Right as I say, if Leeds win this, things will be okay. Well, what happens? We go and concede, and we're back down in the mud, back down into, 23 points again. Leeds United have conceded, typical stuff, and we're back down the table, looking ropey again. That win would have been huge, man. It's such terrible defending, man. You've just let two players. Anthony Gordon's picked up the ball inside Leeds' 18-yard box, and he's just walked through two players who have fallen flat on their arse here. And this is what's killing my optimism, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's been a decent month, and yeah, we've got results against some of these better teams, but look at these better teams getting absolutely dealt with. Chelsea getting dealt with by Fulham. Man U dealt with by Burnley. City dealt with by Brighton. Man, we need some wins, and we need them quick. Otherwise, this month is going to count for absolute nothing. Yeah, sorry, I changed the scoreline. Who said up the Gunners? Oh, double A, my friend. Yes, double A, my friend. This is your league to lose. If you do lose it, wow, that is embarrassing for you, I have to say, my friend. If you do end up throwing it away, that is very, very poor for you. I will have to say that. That is going to be very, very poor for you. Our defense after we score is abysmal. Yeah, we just always completely switch off, mate. Completely switch off the second we score. We've seen it so many times here. You thought, with the 5 at the back, maybe we'd hold it out. You know, if we've kept a couple of clean sheets as of late. But no, just like the Man United game, within 2 minutes of scoring, we capitulate. And now Newcastle come forward again. It's Anthony Gordon with the free kick here. It's deep into the Leeds United half. It's bounced off. It's ricocheted off the header there and off the side of the post. Leeds very lucky to get away with that one. Let me tell you that for free. Usually I'd charge for that kind of quote, but let me tell you for free. We are lucky to get away with that one. That could have easily ended up in our own box. I could have easily ended up in our own goal, sorry. And it could have easily ended up in our own box. We're very lucky that the deflection off the post has pushed that away there into a Leeds United shirt. But here come Newcastle again. As soon as the highlight is finished, they've got a 3-on-2 situation. Leeds United deal with it, and now we could spring a counter-attack of our own on. Come on, this is where we need to attack quickly, and now we've just turned to absolute dog water since we scored. We can't make a simple 5-yard pass, man. We're playing straight into their hands. We're just gifting them the ball. Messi is available for January? I don't think he is, my friend. He seems very, very committed to Inter Miami. Imagine not doing anything in the transfer window. We need to do some things in the transfer window. This month, if anything, has come at the worst time. Because if this deters the board from actually making some signings during this January transfer window, then we are cooked. Then this month has been a disaster. Because we would have picked up less points than we would have from getting just 4 wins. Less points. We could have gone 4-3 or 4-4, 4 wins, 4 defeats, and we would have picked up more points than going undefeated for 7 games. That's how bad a draw really is when you think about it. 3 draws for 1 win. Would you rather 1 win, 2 losses, or 3 draws? Same thing. Spend the next 50 minutes protecting a draw by the skin of our teeth. And the thing is, when you draw, at least if you draw with teams around you, you're taking points off them. We've been drawing against the big teams. So it doesn't matter if we take points around them, because we're not competing with them right now. I wish we were, but we're not competing with them. We're competing to stay in the league. We're competing with the sides around us who are currently picking up a lot of points from teams around them. Not even teams around them, sorry, from the big dogs. This game screens Dan James. I don't know if it does, mate, because that's a change of formation that could lead us in a very, very risky position. George B, thank you for the heart. Me, appreciate you, my bro. If our defense was as strong as your hairline, we'd be cushy, mate. Wow, thank you for that. Let me tell you, my hairline, if you look at the last stream, for example, wow, it was rough, mate. I had 0 hairline. I don't know what my barber's done. I wasn't able to get a trim for a while. I don't know what he's done. I've gone to him today. I said, boss, I'm in a state right now. I am a state. Just fix me up, boss. Just fix me up. And he's done a master job. I can't lie to you, mate. It is Pep Guardiola-esque. He has been playing tiki-taka with my forehead for half an hour. And this is the result he's conjured up. So the fact you said that is actually shocking me. But I appreciate it, my bro. Wolves have just scored. That Mane again. Although, ironically, it is kind of as strong as my hairline. I can't lie. Because it looks sharp for a day. You know, you look at it one day and we're like, wow, that is flipping, you know, there's a bit of structure there. You know, it's looking solid. Then you come back a week later and wow, it's like a bomb's hit it. No rigidity to it at all. Yeah, sharp for 30 minutes, mate. Exactly. Once there's a gust of wind, it's all over, my friend. It's all over. It's all Jova. Oh, mate. Tinkerbella. How you doing today, Tinkerbella, anyway? You having a good day? Spend the next 50 minutes protecting a draw by the skin of our teeth, and then pounce on the counter-attack in the last 20 minutes to nick a goal. Hang on a second. What's going on with the referee here? He's checking his arm. He's getting someone to give him a shoulder massage. Just ain't it time for a shoulder rub, mate? Yeah, I'm all good, man. Can't complain. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. Be a lot better if Leeds didn't concede that stupid goal. But lose the beard. Nah. What are you trying to do to me, mate? Lose the beard. You would look good in a buzz cut. Are you off your marbles? Me. In a buzz cut. Without the beard. I look like a flipping peanut, mate. I look disgusting. The only thing that's ever made me change my mind is with having the beard. Maybe what I'd like to see what the buzz cut would look like. But I don't have the hairline for a buzz cut. No matter what my barber may have deceived you with today, I don't have the hairline for a buzz cut. And yeah, without a beard, it's definitely, I've done it before, and it did not look good. It did not fly. My head shape also is just not right for a buzz cut. My head shape looks like a fucking grape that's been squashed between 2 bricks. When you see it in all its glory without hair, wow. That is a monstrous sight. A monstrosity, let me tell you. Oh. Newcastle with a little 1-2 outside Leeds' 18-yard box. Still going here. Is this Harvey Barnes again? Can he just sod off this guy, man? Yes! Brendan Aronson puts him on his arse! The only player doing anything today. Oh, he's just fucking lost the ball to Joel Linton, though. Mate, we're trying to outwork a team full of fucking workers here, mate. What are we doing? Newcastle's whole game plan is to outwork people, and we're just trying to fucking outdog them. We've got to have a little bit of ingenuity, a bit of class, a bit of way to hold up the ball, bring other players into play, link things up a bit. Jeez Louise, and Sunderland are now getting packed in 3-0 by Brentford, who go up into 5th place. If we beat Brentford a couple of weeks ago, we would have been like 1 point behind them. Yeah? This is what I'm saying about this run, yeah? This is what I'm saying. Because in this run, we still never lost, yeah? We were like 1 point behind Brentford if we'd have beaten them. We didn't. We threw the game away. We drew. We stayed 4 points behind them. They were like 2 points above us. They were in like, 15th, 14th? If we'd have beaten them, they'd have gone down into 15th. Would have been right up their tails. Within 4 or 5 games, we are 2 points off Forest currently. Could be 1. In 17th. Meanwhile, Brentford are up in the Champions League spots. All to say, I'm not happy with the draw. We need to win this game. There's no if, buts, and maybes in this game. Tell me about it. Tottenham penalty, really? The Salt Bay look does not suit you. Don't insult me. Don't insult me like that. Maybe my Bay, you can't insult me like that. Yeah? Also, I ain't even got the same trim as him. Whenever people see me with a ponytail or whatever it is, or longer hair, people just jump to the first person with the ponytail they see. Jack Harrison doesn't have the same trim. Dominic Calvert-Lewin doesn't have the same trim. Also, bit of a difference. Whistle, please, ref. Well, hang on a second. Hang on. That's not call for the whistle yet. Because Leeds are in a dangerous position here. Malik Chow is very annoyed. They're still remonstrating with the referee here. Ethan Ampadu's gone over to talk to him. Tottenham penalty could be good, though. What's going on here? What's the ref doing? Eddie Howe looks absolutely bemused on the sideline. I don't know what's going on. Or if they're giving it. If they're giving a Leeds pen. As Voltamada goes to hug Justin. Oh, they're giving it. I can't tell. Anthony Gordon's been booked. I like that. Dominic Calvert-Lewin stood over the 18, stood over the penalty spot. I like that. Leeds United have a penalty. Oh my days. That's what the remonstration was about. It's a Leeds United penalty. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he's been on a great run of form. He didn't score in his last 2. He scored 1 which was disallowed. Of course, he only had 20 minutes that day as well. Can he get himself back on the score sheet? He scored 6 out of his last 7 penalties. One of them has hit the crossbar. Hopefully that is not today. We need him to score this. And he has! It's DCL, the 3 most destructive letters in all of Premier League football. DCL has absolutely slotted it into the back of the net, and Leeds United are back in the lead, and Eddie Howe is having absolute kittens because his team have been cruising through Leeds United like a hot knife through melting butter in these past 10 minutes, really, past 15 minutes since we scored. It has been all Newcastle like a tsunami crashing through the banks of Leeds United's back 5. But it's Leeds who steal the goal at the end of the first half there. Through a Dominic Calvert-Lewin penalty, Leeds are back in business. Diddy Calvert-Lewin, that's pushing it a bit. Although, he is a bit of a criminal in the box. The 18-yard box. Hang on, that sounded mental. I didn't mean it like that. I was just trying to rack in my head a way to play it off with a football term. I didn't mean it like that. Didn't mean it like that. That's not what I meant. I meant in the 18-yard. No, that's not a nuke. Oh, mate. Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, get in the book, mate. Yeah, go and get yourself sent off. Go get yourself sent off, Joe Linton. Do it, mate. Absolutely livid. They thought it was a dubious penalty the other end. Not Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Joe Linton has just dove to the box. He's dove in the box. They've all appealed. They've tried to play the game. Oh, we shouldn't have had a penalty against us. Give us a penalty now. He's leapt like a flipping salmon onto the floor, trying to claim for a penalty. Never a penalty in a million years. And the referees told him, sod off, mate. Leeds United free kick. You're going in the book, my son. Oh, and he's rattled, mate. Yeah, go on, descent. Do some descent and get yourself a second yellow, mate. Go on, do some descent. I wouldn't have that, ref, personally. Hey, listen, I'm not here to say anything, ref, but he's making you look like a bit of a mug, personally. I wouldn't have it. Like, everyone to their own. If you like being, spoken, talking shit to, as you. But, personally, I wouldn't have it, ref. I would give him a second yellow. But, what do I know? Chow gave us 2 goals, I can't lie. Newcastle needs more oil. Yeah, well, ironically, I think they have enough of it at St. James's Park because they are slipping and sliding all over the gaff. Diving to the floor every chance they get. And it is half-time now. Leeds United 2, Newcastle 1. And that was an absolute lifeline for Leeds there because we were not looking good after we scored that goal and they brought it back against us. But Leeds United are now back in the lead. It is Leeds United 2, Newcastle 1. What a humongous goal that was for us. Who said something, by the way, about Tottenham having a penalty? Oh, they might have scored that penalty because it's now 2-2 and Leeds have climbed up into 15th place. Would you believe it? Leeds are cooking. We're up into 15th place. Things are looking good in the world. I'm just going to soak this in now in case it doesn't stay this way, in case Tottenham concede, in case Leeds concede. I'm just going to keep this as things stand. Leeds are up into 15th place. 15th. Bournemouth down, crashing down into 16th place. That is pleasant viewing. I can't remember the last time I've seen Leeds this high up in the Premier League table, this high up in the dizzy heights of 15th place. Just 3 points behind Palace as things stand. Just 3 points behind Tottenham as things stand. 4 points behind Everton. 1 point behind Fulham. Woo! Things are looking up in the world, my friend. And 4 points behind Newcastle, who are playing right now. Sunderland getting thumped as well by Brentford, mate. Brentford are right up there now. Right up there. That is crazy. Man, if we'd have won a couple of those other games, just imagine if we'd have beaten Brentford, if we'd have won one of those Liverpool games or the Man United game, extra 4 points, we would be right on the cusp of Europe right now. Right on the cusp. Man, this table is so tight, though. This table is so tight. It's like a Tory's pockets. Chow was awful today. Chow gave us 2 goals. Right now, below the whistle, ref. Imagine being glad for 15th place. Things Fark did to you. Mate, did you see what we were like at the beginning of the season? Did you see it? Did you see what we were like when we got relegated? Did you see it? Man, I think we've been down in the dumps this entire season. Actually, the first game when we won our first game. So by courtesy of that, we had to go to 10th place minimum. You couldn't be below 10th place and won your first game. That didn't make any mathematical sense. So we would have been in the top half of the table then. After that is when things just started to capitulate. After that first game. And even that first game, we only nicked it with a penalty. I'm relying on your commentary here, pal. Oh, no worries, Tinkerbella. I got you covered, my Gino string. Skabala needs to get back to... Oh, for fuck's sake. Listen, mate. Have a word with yourself, will you? Have a word with yourself. It's 3 years, and you're still banging on this Skabala agenda, mate. Have a word with yourself, mate. Skabala. What do you like his name? You like Scooby-Doo? The guy was useless. He was a futsal coach, man. He came in for a game against Man U. That was it. Bada bing, bada boom. And he's gone again, man. Do you think we're going to win Fire Crack at 9? Do I think we're going to win? Of course we're going to win. Of course we're going to win. We need to win. We do need to win. A draw is really not good enough right now. I don't care how many games unbeaten that is. It's not good enough. We need 3 points. We need to build ourselves up the table somehow. DCL man of the match. Nah. Brendan Aronson. Best player on the pitch so far, I think. In terms of actually contributing things going forward. Brendan Aronson, not only did he get the goal, which was a wonderful goal in and of itself, but he's just been working hard. He's been linking up the play. He's been trying to thread it through to players. He's threaded a couple of nice ones through to DCL. He's been working his socks off up there. Fair play to Brendan Aronson, mate. I'm not going to knock him. Lewis Maginess. Love seeing Joel Linton rattled. Absolutely rattled, mate. In his head. Rent-free. Rent-free, mate. He is absolutely tweaking out over there, man. Tweaking out. What's happened to Aronson? He's cooking. That's what's happened, mate. He has. I don't know what diddy party he's been to. I don't know what deed he's done. But whatever he's done, this guy. I mean, he's turned a corner here. He's been a rat man reborn. I mean, this season he's actually been pretty good. He started off the season whack, but he's much improved throughout the season when he was playing off the wing, when he was forced to through the injury. And that's what brought him back in the side. And we weren't even playing a 10, we were still playing him. Then we changed formation, and he was kind of in and out. And he's still managed to keep his place in that striker role. In that free roam striker role. And somehow it's actually worked even better for him. Even better. Even though I thought he was decent. I still would have liked an upgrade because he wasn't outstanding on the wing. But he did a lot of good things, and it was some of the best football I'd seen from him since he signed for Leeds. But this move into striker, maybe it's given him a little bit more attacking freedom or whatever it is. But the guy who couldn't get into the Mainz team in Germany is now playing consistent Premier League football and scoring, which is the one thing he never did. American Messi. Okay, it's not going too far. Skabala is the most underrated technician in world football, bar none. Yeah, is that so, mate? Is that so? Better than Bielsa, huh? Better than Bielsa. Yeah, showing your true colours there, pal. Showing your true colours there. The man that saved our club from the brink of annihilation. Yeah? From the brink. So just remember, when you're saying out of any manager, yeah, just remember who's lurking around the orifice of world football. And I'd still take him. Listen, man, Fox been doing a good job. I'd take him back tomorrow. Let me tell you that for free. Not Skapala. Gudmundsson has been very good. I didn't think he was going to be that good for Leeds. He has been good this season. He has been. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. He's been helped out by the five at the back because defensively, susceptible. Very susceptible. The guy slips on his arse like I eat fucking, or I drink water, mate. Every 2 seconds, he's slipping on his arse. And losing concentration. And getting nuked down that wing. But now, because he's at wing back, he's a little bit further forward. So when he does make a mistake, it's a little bit higher up the pitch, usually. And you've got Struijk circumnavigating around next to him, who himself has played at left back for Leeds in the Premier League. Yes, he wasn't great there, but he's comfortable enough playing there. So he's more than comfortable enough shimmying over to the left-hand side to pick up any loose scraps that Gudmundsson may have left when he falls over. You got a £400 bet on this game. Damn! Damn! What's the returns, man? What's the returns and what's the stakes and whatever you put on? What's up, Million, my man? What's up, my G? How you doing today, man? How you doing, Million? Long time no speak, to be honest with you. Long time no speak, my friend. Yeah, man. Why has Tanaka not been starting instead of Gruev? Listen, mate. What you need to do is go into your whichever room in your house has this in there. Go to a mirror. Look at yourself. Scratch your chin. Open up your eyelids. Look deep into the soul of your eyes. And figure out an answer. Because if you figure out an answer to that question, you, my friend, will never have to work a day in your life. You will be a multimillionaire. Because let me tell you something. The top neurosurgeons, neuroscientists, rocket scientists, whatever kind of scientist you want to slap the label onto, they can't figure it out. Einstein in his prime couldn't have figured it out. Because last year, in an inferior competition in the championship, they were both in the side. But who got dropped? Gruev for Tanaka. But yet, in the superior competition, where it'd be more important to play the better performing player, he's dropped Tanaka and he's playing Gruev, who was always second fiddle to Tanaka in the championship. And I think Tanaka's actually been good this year. Not that Gruev started off really poor, but he's kind of improved a little bit. I don't think Tanaka's really played that bad this year. I can't think of too many performances where I'm like, oh, wow, Tanaka's really stunk out of the joint here. And he's got a lot more quality going forward. That opportunity in the first half, where it was begging for Gruev to wrap that in the corner, and instead he side foot passed it to Stack, who also had a great opportunity. Man, if that's Tanaka, you think he's spending 10 years dilly-dallying around like he's got a crap in his pants and then passing it off? No. He's opening his body up, and he's rifling that in the corner. How good was Aronson's goal? I missed it. Oh. Too good. Too good. First time, opens his body up. Leeds win the ball back high up, / we will pass the ball. DCL passes it forward. Aronson running onto it, opens his body up. Bang! Right foot, drills it across the face of goal into the bottom left-hand corner. No keeper in the world was saving that one. That was a phenomenal goal by Brendan Aronson. This game could use someone like Bamford. Well, it's good we have someone like Bamford. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Very similar molds of striker, I have to say. Very, very similar molds of striker. Very similar molds of striker. DCL's just a little bit less of a shithouse than Bamford. Bamford would knock people about a little more. He'd get in their heads. He'd try and rattle them. I mean, it's ironic that Bamford has got this posh boy stick, right? Because if you compare him to DCL, yeah, he's a lot more of a dirty player than DCL. He's a lot more of a thug on the pitch, which is a good thing in football terms in a way. You know, he's a little bit more thuggish in the way he moves. He'll bully you around a bit. He'll elbow you. He'll be chatting shit in your ear the whole game. He'll be winding you up. He'll be talking to the referee, which, you know, you wouldn't expect from private school posh kid, as they refer to him. But the guy, once he crosses that line, man, he's a bit of a gangster, might be said. Tanaka's had some great games this season. He has. I agree, Lewis. I agree. It's mind-boggling. It boggles the mind. It does boggle the mind. Yeah, long time no speak. Been busy with my new starting company in school. Ooh, nice. What's the company, my friend? What's the company? I like it. Good stuff. Good stuff, my G. What's the company called? Fark does subs too late. Don't know what you mean, mate. 70th minute is actually quite early on in the game. That's like what 10% into the game, 70th minute, right? Yeah, it's got to be. I mean, there's no point making any subs before the 70th minute when you've barely just got going at that point. You barely just got going. After last game, I could see Perot coming off the bench and doing something. He's hungry. Yeah, what? Absolutely whiffing his chance, mate. That was his moment. I'm not going to lie to you. He's not coming off the bench. That was his moment. I don't like this whole 3-striker malarkey. It's crap. It doesn't work. But That was his moment there. Great chance. First kick of a football in about 2 months. If he slots that, he goes off the hero. Scored against Man United at Ellen Road to give us the win. And what a goal it would have been if he rifled that in there. That was his chance. That was his moment. And unfortunately for him, it didn't. It just whistled over the bar, which is harsh because, limited to one opportunity in how many minutes that other people have been given. But, man, that was a good opportunity there. That would have been written in the stars for him. And then if he scored that, he might have actually got himself a little opportunity here. But that was his chance, if you ask me. I don't see him coming on today. I just don't. Because if he did, he'd be starting over Brendan Aronson. Because he's not a striker. And considering the fact we still need to bring Okafor on. We still need to bring on Nemecha. He's just too down that pecking list, unfortunately, for him. Just too far down it, unfortunately. I mean, I'm surprised Nemecha's even getting as many minutes as he has. Yeah, he's impressed me a little bit. But come on. I thought when we signed him for $3 million, this is third, fourth choice backup here. Considering we spent $19 million on Perot and $3 million on this guy. And Perot can't get in the team ahead of him. Poor use of finances from Leeds. Poor use of finances. And the fact that and then a free striker are our two striking options? Come on. Where's the 20, 30 million pound name? Thoughts on Perry? Very hit and miss. Hot and cold. You're hot and you're cold. You're yes and you're no. You're up and you're down. You still can't save a shot. You don't know where to dive. It's always the wrong side. Lucas Perry, please fix up. I really don't want to concede, but you're not helping me. 'Cause it's left and it's right. He's picking the wrong side. It's Lucas Perry. This guy's a fraud. Yeah, he's very hit and miss, Lucas Perry. Wait, what do you mean you don't care if it's James from Sunday League? What was that comment? What the heck did I just read? Fuck's sake. Just sign someone. I don't care if it's James from Sunday League. Hey. That James, who currently resides in Sunday League football, is an absolute generational striker. Alright? Generational striker. So let's just have a bit of respect on the name. Yeah? A bit of respect. Respect. Uh-oh, Newcastle started the second half off fast. We have just kicked off for the second half of footballing action here today. Leeds United 2, Newcastle United 1. And the real United are Leeds United. The proper United. The only United that are picking up a win today is Leeds. Go on, drive it forward. City still drawing 1-1. Wow. And Man U still losing to Burnley. At least get an equaliser. Because that really looks bad on Leeds now. The fact we didn't beat them. And we should have beaten them because they were crap. They really were. Nah, don't take the piss. Oh, they have. Oh, Bournemouth just scored. Oh, for fuck. Oh, you're joking me. Oh, we're losing as well, aren't we? I said I was going to soak the moment in while it was there because I just knew it was all going to go to shit, mate. I knew it. Bournemouth have scored. We're going to concede. It's all going downhill, innit? Oh, mate. Oh, it's all going downhill. Oh, it's all going down the hill Dickinson Arena, mate. Oh, my days. They have just scored. Everton are down to 9 men? I'm sorry, what? They're drawing 1-1 with Wolves with 9 flipping men? What the fuck has happened? Oh my days. And yep, they've scored a 95th minute goal against Spurs. Are you joking me? Where's Richarlison when you need him? Oh, mate. Where is World Cup Richarlison? He's in Dilba Kebabs, mate. That's where he is, mate. He is in Dilba Kebabs in High Barnet. That's exactly where World Cup Richarlison is. He's scoffing down a big fat doner and chips as we speak. That's where he is, mate. Dilba Richarlison. The Armenian prowess. Oh, the Armenian prowess. And Man U. Wait, Man U scored. Oh, wait. Yeah, that sounds bad. I don't like them scoring in general. But it is more of a celebration that Burnley have conceded. Let's look at it from that perspective, shall we, chaps, before we all jump on the other bandwagon. Let's look at the fact that Burnley have now conceded. Therefore, bringing the gap back down or back up between us and that bottom pact by a point, but still a point. Where's World Cup Okafor at? Was World Cup Okafor even good? What the heck is World Cup Okafor? I don't remember Okafor absolutely shining in the World Cup. Sesko, ironically, was. Uh-oh. But maybe my memory doesn't serve me correctly. I don't remember Okafor doing much in the World Cup. Spurs can't get anything, they say. Spurs can do anything. Thoughts on Ruben Amorim getting sacked? Well, it's just what we do, mate. That's what we do. That's what we do, innit? That's Leeds. Sent Tuchel on a sabbatical. Began the demise that got Maresca sacked at Chelsea. You know, let's not forget. They were 2 points off Arsenal, whatever it was, in the title race. Drew against them. And then drew against them with 10 men as well. And then what? Come to the home of the big dogs. Leeds United. And they got put down like a dog. A stray dog. Put down. Bullets. High caliber bullets. In the back of the neck. Goodbye, Chelsea's title run. In the bin. And then eventually, Maresca gets sacked from that. And then Ruben Amorim gets dished up by Leeds. Very lucky to get away with a point. We showed him who the boss is. And that's why they had to get him sacked. Simple as that, mate. That's what we do. That's what we do, mate. It's who we are. Nah. DCL ain't done nothing wrong. And he's on a yellow, mate. Let's not start playing this game, ref. That's a dangerous game to play. Muy dangeroso, my friend. Muy dangeroso, mi amigo. Oh my... Are you joking me? He's been flung in the air like a flipping Beyblade. And then, because he's falling backwards, he's moved his arm to break his fall. And that has glanced off the back of someone. Or off... I don't know if it was Chow or who it was there. He's glanced off the back of him. And he's dove forward and he's given a foul against DCL. That is criminal, man. Oh my days. That's like me chucking you up in the air. You pull your hand back to break your fall. You accidentally graze my back. I dive to the floor. And I get a free kick. What the heck is that all about? Oh my days. Go on. Oh my days. Oh my days. Go on. Aronson down the left-hand side. He opens it up and drills it. Oh, it's a big save. Oh, man, that was what a moment that would have been. What a run by Stack. He's taking it past 1, 2, 3 Newcastle shirts, offloads it to Aronson, and he shifts it onto his left foot, showing that he does have 2 feet, and he tries to drill it across the face of goal. It's a good save. It's a save you'd expect him to make, but it's a good save nonetheless. That was good play, man. A little bit further in the corner, and that is a phenomenal goal from Leeds. Stack carrying the ball forward about 30, 40 yards there. What a run that was. And that's a good cross in by Statch. Bijol dives all the way over it. Ilya Gruev keeps the ball in here, though. If we could get a good cross in here, things could be dangerous. Nope, he's giving it out for a Newcastle throw-in. Fantastic. Tanaka's Puppies. Tanaka's Puppies. Or is that some kind of X-rated Japanese game show? What the Tanaka's Puppies. I don't think I wanted to see Tanaka's Puppies. Thank you very much. Oh, man. You need a VPN to watch that kind of stuff these days, mate. Tanaka's Puppies. If I could write you a song, I'd make you fall in love. I would already have Tanaka's Puppies. Oh my fucking days. That is such a stupid goal to give away. And it's flipping Joel Linton again. The guy who could have been sent off for his antics has flicked in a header right after we had a great opportunity to make it 3-1. It's now 2-2. We're back level on a Desmond. And Leeds are back in the mud. Bournemouth have got the points. Leeds United were in the dizzy heights of 15th. Now we're looking closer to 17th. Because we've conceded. Mate, the second Bournemouth equalised. I knew we were going to just absolutely cuck out of the bed like there's no tomorrow. You cannot write this stuff, mate. You cannot write it. That is criminal from Leeds. Absolutely criminal. And it has ended Bournemouth 3-2. Back down to reality, eh, chaps? That is not justice, mate. That was a clear pen. That was a clear pen. Are you kidding me? Ilya Gruev top Turo needs to do better. Fark is living up to his prophecy. Mate, why can we not hold the flipping lead for more than 5 minutes, man? We can't even hold it for 5 minutes most of the time. Most of the time, we lose it within 1 minute. Šeško goal again. I don't really particularly want Man U to win, so that's not exactly great. Oh, mate. I mean, you know, it's less points for Burnley, but I'm just more concerned about them not winning, to be honest with you. So, man. That's right, man. We should have just been lighting up cigars and living our life at half time. Life comes at you fast, my friends. Life comes at you fast. Within the space of 3 minutes, we have dropped 4 points on Bournemouth. Within the space of 3 minutes, 4 points dropped on them. How are we doing this well again, Josh? Oh, you're talking about Leeds. Well, we're drawing. We should be winning, man. You've got to win some of these games around you if you want to actually do something in this league. We had a great opportunity to get ourselves into European contention here, but we're not winning anything. Can't buy a win, bro. 2 wins out of our last 7 when you look at it like that. It's just not good enough, man. It's not good enough. It just goes to show you how shit we were before we went on that run. But the more I think about the run, the less impressed I am with the run. Because it's not enough points. And more time also. What is Semenyo even still doing at Bournemouth, man? He was meant to go to City 2 weeks ago. He was meant to go to City. 2 weeks ago he was meant to go. And he's still there scoring last-minute winners for them. Are you kidding me? This guy was meant to be gone. Yeah, get out of here, Bruno Guimaraes, mate. Get out of here. Never in a million years, mate. Stop waffling. Give him a card, ref. Give him a card. Book him. Book him again. Go on, mate. You're going to take that, ref. You're going to take that, mate. Book him. Oh, it's a beautiful challenge by Stack. Absolutely phenomenal challenge. And then he kicks out at Goodmanson. It was a foul. I can't lie. It was a foul. Oh, hang on. I mean, I know Ampadu's got a long throw. What do you think? He's got a fucking cannon in his arm? From that far out? What the fuck? Was he? He's like 45 yards out from goal. Why is he throwing it there? Flipping heck, mate. What do you think? He's got a fucking bazooka hanging off his shoulder? Please never get a dog. Why is that? Hey! Oh, man, it's true. It's true. You know, I like that. I like that. I thought you were talking about because I was saying Newcastle were getting put down like a... Oh, no, it's Chelsea. I got put down like a dog with a fucking high-caliber bullet in the back of the neck. But, of course, I would never advocate for that. Unless it was needed, of course, like in Chelsea's case. But I'm allergic to dogs anyway, and I'm not a fan of them. So don't worry, mate. Not going to be happening anytime soon. Even if we could keep a lead, which we can't. Couldn't keep a lead with a fucking world's strongest man gripping it. We could have fucking prime Eddie Hall holding that lead, and we'd still lose grip of it. And he's going for another fucking 40-yard throw-in. Take it when it's near the box. It's nowhere near the fucking 18-yard box, mate. You could put 3 18-yard boxes between the 18-yard box and Ampadu, and he still wouldn't be inside the 18-yard box. And he's still thrown it, and once again, he's hit the first man. Not even in their 18-yard box. What are these, man? What's the point of pumping everyone in the box when the throw-in's not going to fucking reach there? Oh, great cross, DCL. Oh. That was actually good work there. Was that Bijou? Was that Bijou? Was that Jacques Bijou there? Spinning and drilling it across the face of goal. Darlow is good, just don't get played. He's okay. He's not been bad when he's been called upon, but he hasn't been called upon that much. And so, you know, the chances for him to make loads of mistakes aren't there as much because he hasn't featured as much. But when he has probably looked better than most of the other goalkeepers that we have at the club. But it's not a long-term answer. It's not the long-term answer, Carl Darlow. At least DCL scored again in Arrington. Hey, mate, that doesn't mean nothing if we don't walk out of here with 3 points. I can tell you that for free. Don't mean nothing. And again, another game we threw away was the last time we played Newcastle. Battered them at Ellen Road when they didn't have a striker. And did we win? No. We drew. We threw it away. We had good chances to win that game. I remember that very vividly. Good chances we had to win that game, and we threw it away and drew. Hard place to go. Hard place to schmo, mate. Is it? Is it on the level of an Ellen Road? No. Sunderland's kind of equal. Not quite as good. Went there. Went to Anfield. Listen, mate. They came to our ground. They stunk up the gaff, and they still walked away with a point. We've come to their ground. We're not stinking up the gaff. We're shitting the bed defensively. 2 stupid-ass goals. I mean, Burnley have scored again. It's 2-2. It's bloody 2-2 in that one. It's bloody Desmond 2-2 in that game. Just like our game. Wow, there's goals flying out of every orifice here. Goals flying out of every damn orifice. We've been playing well, but we conceded City goals. We've been playing well, but we conceded City goals, to be fair. We've been playing well, but we conceded City goals. Just going to keep repeating it, because you're going to hear that same comment for another 17 Premier League games for Leeds United this season. He was offside. He was offside anyway. But they've crossed it straight across the face of goal. Absolutely no one is there. Ampadu makes a clutch last-second interception. And I thought the interception was going to go into the back of our own net. I don't know how he somehow flicked that past him without it going towards our own goal. But if they score from this corner now, it would have been better for them to actually score from that chance before, considering the fact that it was offside anyway, and they've rattled it into Carl Darlow about 3-4 times in a second. Sorry, Lucas Perry, you confused me with this Carl Darlow talk, and he's made 3 or 4 quick flash-second saves. Gudmundsson's down. Ampadu might be down as well, or Rodon. Someone was down getting pelt. Both Gudmundsson and Rodon were on the were on the floor, lying there while our goal was getting peppered there. I mean, that shouldn't have even happened, because they were offside before the corner was taken. It's hit the post. It's hit the post again. It's flicked off Perry's hand. He's made another save. It's flicked off. It's cleared onto Voltemada. Comes across to Cher. Hits the post. Perry dives across. Saves it. Flicks it back across the face of goal. Makes another save. He's lucky that Voltemada's shot goes straight into him there. And no way they've got another corner. Not after that. They shouldn't have even had the first corner, man. They shouldn't have even had the first corner. What are we playing at here, lads? What are we playing at? Joe Linton flicks it back. Cross goes in. Dealt with by Bijol. Back to Gordon. Back to Ampadu. Good counter-attacking opportunity. Brendan Aronson's the only man forward. Yeah, can't quite get on the end of that one. Man, if you had someone with blistering breakaway pace, if that was an Erling Haaland, that's 3-2 Leeds. If that was an Erling Haaland, that is 3-2 Leeds United. Okafor needs to get on. Okafor. I don't know why I said that. I genuinely don't know why I said that. Okafor. Okafor needs to get on. For who, though? Front two's looking okay. I can't lie. We're still getting chances here. For Nonto. Wait, what? Nonto's not playing, lad. Nonto's not playing. Nonto one. That would require a change of formation, though. And that would require putting him on the right wing. Because if you're going to put a winger on, it's going to have to be Okafor. Justin! Off the bar! Are you joking me? How's he not scored? How's he not scored? How has he not scored? The keeper's gone into fucking no man's land. He's jumped over the goalkeeper. It's an open goal. And he's headed it onto the fucking crossbar. Oh, you can't write it. It's a beautiful cross. Across the face of goal. Over the goalkeeper. Man, you can't miss chances like that and not lose games or still win games. Can you? You can't. Yeah, or can you? I don't know. Usually you can't. That was the moment. That was the moment. He has blown it. He is not starting another game for Leeds. Shouldn't start another game for Leeds after that one. Get him out in January. That is poor. Oh, that is flipping disgracefully bad. That is horrific. That is a car crash. In front of our very eyes. It's an open goal and he's headed onto the crossbar. You can't write it. And now he's just almost fucking lost the ball. Oh, he's having a stinker. He's having a stinker, man. Yay. I mean, if Stephen Hawkins could jump, yeah, he would have scored that. Oh, the only thing I can say is maybe he was a little bit underneath it. He couldn't quite get the jump right. But come on. Just a little down. Little header down. Bang. Yeah, Nam would have scored that. So, may she rest in peace, Milliam. May she rest in peace. Where's Bogle? Not playing, my friend. Justin has been our favoured fullback these past couple of games. But for how long after that? Absolute disaster. Thought he was injured for some reason. Who missed? James Justin missed. James Justin. He's the one who missed. And what a miss it was, mate. What a miss it was. Vista coming on? I hope not. Oh, Leeds win the ball back with Ampadu, though. DCL on the spin. Still driving DCL. Fouled. Foul, ref. Foul, ref. He's giving him a throw, and you're off your marbles, ref. You are off your marbles, mate. Get him on the meds, mate. Get this guy on the meds. Why can't Leeds get someone like Igor Thiago for once? Well, mate, I mean, flipping DCL's been outperforming Igor Thiago. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. He's been outdoing him. But we do need a long-term, proper, great striker. Like, even someone to play along, a great striker to play alongside DCL in this formation. Because Nemetra and Pirot, it ain't it. It ain't it. We don't need DCL right now. We better get Okafor on. But, mate, we could have held on the 3-2, mate. We could have held on with the 3-2. If we hadn't flipping blown that chance, man. What a miss. Callum Wilson, get out of here, mate. DCL 10 times clears Callum Wilson. Flipping heck. I could have scored that and I'm rolling on pain and cold meds. What's wrong, mate? Are you ill? The world's in slow-mo. Oh, no, mate. Oh, no, my boy Steven. He's out here fucking... He's in the fucking dumps, mate. Poor guy. I wish you my best wishes for a speedy recovery, friend. Good time. Good to see you as well, man. Good to see you. Popping up in the chat. Steven Sparta. Great guy. Great guy. How you been... how you feeling, man? How you getting on? Sounds like not too well. Ollie Gunners. In DCL, we trust. We need some pace at the attack. Aronson. Well, here come Newcastle with their 70th minute triple change. They've got an injury as well. Someone's getting stretchered off here. Is that Cher? I think it is Cher who's getting stretchered off. And they are bringing on Visser. And also from an attacking looking position. Okay, the stretch is still going. So we're going to be looking at a minimum of 25 minutes at a time. Ramsey is also coming on, yeah. Jacob Ramsey, not Aaron Ramsey. A knee twist. Fark needs to put Tanaka on. Unk is injured, of course. Yo, I just learned that Carl Walker is playing for Burnley. Leeds could use him. You just learned that, mate. Well, but I did say that at the beginning of the season. I don't know how they managed to get him. I know he didn't have the greatest of spells at AC Milan when he went there, but I mean, the guy's won the Premier League a plethora of times. I mean, if anything, just to keep him around and have some experience in and around the dressing room. You know, I thought that was a wild one that he ended up at Burnley and no one else had a look. I'm really surprised that he ended up down at Burnley. If West Ham get relegated, some will return. Depends what clauses in his contract and how cheap we can get him. I mean, right now we're not even playing with wide players, so we wouldn't even have a use for him in this current system that we play. This current system, we rely solely on people down the middle, strikers, central midfielders. We don't actually have a room for a 10 or a winger in this formation, which is why Okafor's not playing, which is why Nonto's not playing. You know, two players who I would start week in, week out for Leeds. They're not playing because the system doesn't fit for them. This game could use a Fellaini type of player. Fellaini. Thing is, he ain't going to change it to 4 at the back and really go for this right now, unless if we concede. If we concede, it'll change it. It'll take a centre-back off and he'll start going for the game. If we don't concede, even though Newcastle are gunning for this game right now, he's going to keep it as is. I'd even take Ashley Young. For where? Where? Where would you take Ashley Young? To the kebab shop? Still waiting in play. I hope he is well, of course. Condolences for the injury for Newcastle. You got to wish him a speedy recovery. You don't want to see anyone go down with on a stretcher like that. That's never good to see. And Cher is hauled off the pitch on a stretcher. It is Voltemada on, Voltemada off, Visser on, and Morgan Rogers, not Morgan Rogers, Jacob Ramsey coming on for Cher. So an attacking change for Newcastle. Very attacking change. Will Leeds respond with an attacking change of our own? Or will we hope that them doing this is going to open up gaps for Leeds to break on the counter whilst keeping a strong defence within ourselves? A bit ironic because our defence is about as strong as a fucking anorexic pogo stick. Should have been 2-1 if Tanaka was on. Gelhardt has been amazing at Hull. Has he? Well, let's just look right now and see just how amazing he's been. Let's have a little look-see, shall we? Okay, so Joe Gelhardt has got 10 goals and 2 assists this season, to be fair to him. Fair play. That's his best output for probably his career. Because when he went on loan before, he wasn't cooking that much. That's actually pretty decent from the chap. That's actually pretty decent. 10 goals and 2 assists. Maybe he's finally finding his footing. Okafor on. Not yet, my friends. Not yet. Oh, Aronson with that flick. Tries to find DCL. A little bit of link-up play between the two of them going on. The only way this makes sense is a change of format. I mean, Okafor up front in a striker role doesn't really work he's been pretty Kraposki, if we're being honest, in the striker role. It's when he's out wide on the left, that's when he's actually a very, very, very good attacker. But you could argue why we're not playing with a wide winger to suit our best attacker. Why we're not playing to our best attacker's strength. But at the same time, the team plays a lot better with this 5 at the back, which begs the question, what was the recruitment strategy? Where was it? Non-existent, it seems. Non-existent. Bought a bunch of players for a formation we're not even playing. Bought DMs, and neither of them are playing DM because Ampadu's played DM the whole season. So we signed 2 more DMs in a flat midfield 3. No one to break the lines, no box to box, no creative midfielder, just 3 defensive midfielders. And only one of them was on the pitch. Oh, man. Oh, they've slipped on their arse. Hang on a second. Ilya Gruev's in here. Ilya Gruev's in. He plays all the way down the right-hand side. It's Brendan Aronson again. Oh, it's Brendan Aronson. Would you believe it? The best striker in world football. Okafor, who, mate, he doesn't need to get subbed on when you have R9 Ronaldo reincarnate. Brendan Aronson, the best number 9 money can buy. He is the Messiah Leeds United have been waiting for. What a finish. Gets the ball onto his right foot. Little shimmy, little shuffle onto his right foot and guides it off the inside of the post through the legs. See you later. You are a bot, my friend, Mr. Sven, because you have been absolutely pieced up like a punching bag by the greatest striker to ever grace the English Channel. And now he's been subbed off. Don't tell me he's gone 4 at the back now. Nah, this guy's a criminal. This guy's a criminal. This guy's a criminal. This guy is a criminal. He's just subbed off Statch. And we've almost conceded instantly. You're holding a lead. What was his plan? To take Brendan Aronson off and put Okafor in striker, and then he scored and he's fucking bailed out of it. Why is he taking Stack off? We now have a 2-man defence of flipping Ampadu and Gruev. But what, Brendan Aronson's going to drop into the midfield 3 and Okafor's going to stay up front? Or is Brendan Aronson going out on the right and Okafor on the left? And then we have what? Hang on a second. How does that even work still? It doesn't, because we'd still have 3 defenders. So, but Brendan Aronson's still playing far forward. Is he changed? One of the centre-backs is going to come up into the midfield? What's going on here? Okafor's basically playing central midfield in Stacks. No, I'm sorry, this guy's bugging. What formation are we even playing? Because we've still got 3 centre-backs on the pitch. Are one of them going to drop into midfield? Or are we playing 5-2-3 now? Oh, mate, that is not what you do when you've just scored in the 80th minute to go 3-2 up against Newcastle when you've already blown 2 leads. Oh, my days. From delirium to delirious. I'm flipping confused. You're confused. We're all confused. Confused.com. That would be a good fucking shirt sponsor for Leeds. Half the time, mate. Half the time with Daniel Fark, you are fucking confused.com, mate. That'd be a very good flipping shirt sponsor to sum up Leeds United. Oh, my days. Flipping heck, gents. Well, fair enough, keep Aronson on. But why is he subbing Okafor on then if you want to keep Aronson on? Why is he subbed of all the midfielders to take off as well? Statch. Oh, I do not like that change at all. Here comes Joe Linton. And now they're carving us open with fucking ease. As if we weren't crapping off after we scored defensively. He's taking off a midfielder for it. It's like... What? Now I'm scared, lads. Now I'm scared. Let me tell you, lads. Peugeot midfield, it doesn't look like it. It still looks like we've got the back five as it is. And then what? Is Aronson in the midfield? But it's like... What is this, a 5-4-1 now, maybe? 5-4-1? That could make sense, but why Stach not playing over Gruev? You need a result. Why would you keep Gruev on over Stack? Justin heads it straight to them. I'm not sure. I'm trying to understand it. The 5-4-1 maybe. Maybe 5-4-1. Maybe that's what he's trying out here. A 5-4-1 type beat. Keep the defenders a little bit further back. Oh, don't fucking concede this. Oh, Goodmanson, you are crap, mate. You are crap. What the flipping heck is that? Why have you given a corner away there? Okay, the cross has come in. No one's flipping there. There's a man behind him, sure. Flick it to the left. Don't flick it behind you for a flipping corner. Oh, my days. Why is it the second we score, we look so flipping vulnerable? Past 15 minutes, we've been like actually playing well and all over them. The second we've scored, we look so fucking nervous, and we've just headed it out for another corner. Okafor's jumped in and headed it out for another corner when we needed to clear. We do really need this win. It's imperative we get this win. It's imperative. We need a win today. What the flipping heck am I watching, man? Second we score, we turn so crap defensively. Oh, my days, please get it out. Flipping heck. Visser! Oh, it's wide. Oh, my days. I don't know if I could take any more of this game. I don't know if I could take any more. What am I seeing here? What am I seeing, man? Ay, Million. I feel you, my friend, man. And I got a million questions myself to ask Daniel Fark. Most importantly, what am I watching here, man? What am I watching? What have I turned on? What is on my screen right now? What? Now is not the time, Fark. Now is not the time to bring Nemecha on. What's he gonna do? Take fucking Jacobijo off for Nemecha now? Oh, my days. Oh, my days. I presume it's going to be DCL off for Nemecha. Oh, what the fuck is that? Could it... If this was 2-2, he would have touched that down, played the ball, had a dangerous attack. Because it's 3-2, he's just fucking hoofed it up the pitch. Oh, go on, Okafor. Good tracking back. Wins the ball back. And Stroik's just hoofed it again. Everything is just being hoofed now. We're playing fucking hoofball. It was like they had 3 players fucking on their arse there. We could have counter-attacked. If that was 5 minutes ago, we would have counter-attacked. But now we've got a lead. We're completely changing everything. And just hoofballing everything. Which means we're not alleviating any pressure by holding onto the ball at all. Wait, is Ampadu coming off? No way. He's just grabbing DCL. Wait. So DCL's off. Ampadu's still on. DCL is off for Nemecha. Heart's going a million miles an hour. A million! Millions hearts going a million miles an hour. Man, you got so many great puns with your name, man. So many great puns. Million great puns. Oh, great. Oh! Oh, Nemecha, you fucking fraud, man. Get him off the pitch already. I've seen enough. Get him off the pitch. He's won the ball back high up here. Cuts in on the right-hand side. Cut it back to Aronson. Make a stronger run, Aronson. He goes in. Oh, it's just fucking shit. Go across the face of goal. In fact, even pass it across the face of goal because there was 5 players there that could have scored. DCL would have scored. I'm not going to say that because Nemecha made it all himself. To be fair to him, he picked up the loose ball and he drove about 30 yards forward himself. So fair play to him. I don't think DCL would have been in that position or had the legs to do that, as Bijol very scarily clears that over for another Newcastle corner. But by the time he waited so long, if you're going to shoot there, go across the face of goal, because then if the keeper parries it, there's someone to get the rebound. But by the time he took so long to actually get the shot off, that there was actually an option to cut it back to the back sticks. I think it was Okafor there who was open at the back sticks. Could have been an easy tap in 4-2. No, don't you dare. He's given a handball. He's given a fucking penalty. Nah, I sign off. I quit. I resign. That's it. We're fucking shit, mate. What a chance to win it, and we shit the bed. What a chance to fucking win it, and we shit the bed. And they've given him a penalty. And don't tell me it was Brendan Aronson as well. Poor guy. Poor fucking guy, man. He's done everything he can. And these fucking frauds have left him in a shit situation. And let's see what happens here. Oh, he's handballed it. He's handballed it. His hand's well out. Oh, he was never going fucking anywhere as well. Why is your hand out there? Nah, that's a handball. That's always going to be given a handball. There's no way they're overturning that. There's no way they're overturning that. Yeah, but it wasn't given originally with that one. This one, because it's given originally, there's no way they're overturning it. If they hadn't have given it, I don't think they would. I don't think they would potentially go back and give it. But because they've already given it, he's not going to go back and overturn it. When you look at the freeze frame, his arm is out like that. They're not going to overturn it. There's literally 0% chance they overturn it. What's the point of even flipping scoring, man? What's the point? That was such an opportunity to win it as well. Such a great opportunity for Nemecha. And it's poor Brendan Aronson, man. He's single-handedly got us in the position we are. Of all the players you didn't want that to happen to, Brendan Aronson is that man. Brendan flipping Aronson, mate. Ah. Bruno Guimaraes steps up. Lucas Perry dances around as if he's going to do something. Bruno Guimaraes steps up and he scores. It's 3-3. It's just a shit goal again. They're just all such crap goals to give away. It's 3-3, mate. Can't hold on to a fucking packet of crisps, mate. Can't hold on to a packet of crisps. So stupid, man. So stupid. I'm not going to say Perry's done anything wrong. That's nothing. That's not Perry's fault. That's just stupid. Yeah, it wasn't intentional, but it's hands outside the silhouette of the body. That's always going to be given. That's always going to be given. And there's 10 minutes of stoppage time. Well, now he needs to go forward the back and throw something at it. And now Leeds are actually going to attack. Now we've conceded. Now we're going to want to attack, aren't we? It's just stupid. We play such shit football when we have a lead. We completely shit the bed. And just play hoofball. And now we wait till we concede until we decide to actually keep the ball. Look at that. We've got the most goals conceded in the 90th minute. After the 90th minute in the whole Premier League. 7. Newcastle are second with 6. Man, there's no chance we get a winner. You think we blow a lead 3 times in a game and still win it? You must be off your marbles, mate. You must be off your marbles if you think of winning this game. I've seen it all before, mate. What are you going to do? That is football for you, mate. That is football. That is football. That is very deflating, but it is football. That is very deflating. The cross has come in. It's gone past everyone, to be fair. Ampadu keeps it in. That's got to be a free kick, ref. Are you serious, ref? Are you serious? Yeah, you're a fucking crap ref, mate. You deserve to lose your job, mate. I don't advocate that for anyone. You should not be reffing a Premier League game. I can tell you that for free, mate. You have had a calamity. And now Aronson's shitting his pants. He's trying too much. He's trying too much to overcompensate because of the handball. And, you know, it was his moment of a game and it got taken away by his handball. And now he's overcompensating. He's trying a bit too much. Here's Okafor. Sends his man. Still driving Okafor. No one's giving him any fucking option. He has to go all the way across to Brendan Aronson. Crosses it in. It's a terrible cross. Vissa touches it down. And now Newcastle break away on a counter-attack of their own. And look how many Leeds shirts we have forward there. It takes us this long to fucking do this. Like, it's just such stark contrast. And ref, that's a foul on Goodmanson, surely. No, it's just such a... It's like two different sides, man. It's like two different flipping sides. It's like two different sides. Yeah, it's just two different sides, man. I'll make you draw merchants is what we are, mate. Absolute draw merchants. If we even draw this game. Oh my God, Nemecha, what a chance! Oh, Nemecha. Oh, Nemecha. Lucas Nemecha. What a fucking chance, mate. Oh, he spooned it. He spooned it. He's bullied the defender. He's in one-on-one. And he fucking spoons it into the keeper's feet, man. Oh, my days, bro. Oh, my days. You gotta be joking me. How many chances have we had to win this game? Not only the ones we scored, but the ones we haven't. This is another fucking calamity of a game. Absolute calamity. We might as well lose it. We deserve to lose with the amount of chances we've missed. With the amount of chances we've missed, we deserve to lose this. And we are going to right here with this cross going in. JK, no goal. We deserve to. I'm going to be honest with you, mate. You can't throw 3 goals away, play so crap every time you score, and miss the chances on top of it that we have missed. Still win a game. That is so rare. We were given a lifeline with that 3-2, and now Rodon's got a hamstring injury. Aronson's got cramp. Yeah, we're cooked. He needs to take Rodon off and go for it at the back. He's taking Rodon off for a centre-back. Oh, you're taking the piss, right? He's not bringing Nonto on. Is he bringing Nonto on also? I think he's bringing Nonto on for Aronson. Poor Brendan Aronson, mate. What a game he had. What a game he had until that handball. Poor guy, bro. Poor guy. I'm just bringing cheer and joy. I hope you lose it. Cheers, mate. Now, he's welcome here. He's welcome. Everyone's welcome, of course. He's welcome. Everyone is welcome. Yeah, Tanaka and... Yeah, it's a triple change. Nonto, Tanaka, and Bornau all coming on. Rodon's injured, which is not good. He's pulled his hamstring, it looks like. Really not good for Leeds. Bornau's coming on for him. Aronson looks like he's seriously injured as well. That's not good for Leeds. The second he's hitting form, he's injured. Nonto is coming on with Tanaka. Who's the final change? We'll have to wait and see. Nonto looks very unhappy that he's coming on this late into the game. Hopefully that can fire him on to go and score for Leeds. He doesn't look fired up specifically right now. He looks more upset than anything. He looks aggravated and upset. He doesn't look fired up to go and score. Tanaka is the only one there that really looks fired up out of those three. I'm not going to lie to you. That's not instilling me with a bucket load of confidence seeing those substitutes come on the pitch. Lucas Perry does get ready to take the goal kick, though. And he does take it. He's hoofed it all the way forward. It's cleared away. Now Newcastle are the ones playing hoofball. I mean, this is a real game of a lack of quality between the two, isn't it? Flair, and Eck, mate. Neither of them can hold on to... Can fucking carry on their lead. Oh, carry on the way they're playing. Uh-oh. Livramento wins the ball back. Gives it to Bruno Guimaraes, who absolutely skins Tanaka, who comes diving in. Now they're down the right-hand side. That's very fucking dangerous. It's saved by Perry. It's all the way back. Can Okafor flick it through? Yes, he can. And Leeds United resort to hoofball once again and just hoof it straight up the pitch to them. Nemecha tries to press. He does force them to kick it out instead of picking it up with the goalkeeper. Little too late. Tanaka winner, mark my words. I don't know if we can get bailed out by another Tanaka goal. Not another corner, mate. We've given away so many stupid corners. No wonder why we conceded that fucking goal. So many corners we gave away. I think that might have even come way back from the offside one. I think they might have had a string of corners that resulted in that. That's a goal kick, by the way. That is a goal kick. Bornau has kicked that onto Visser. I think they've given a goal kick. Yes, they have. 98 minutes out of 100, by the way. There was 10 minutes added stoppage time. 98 have been played. There was injuries, of course, within that to Aronson and Rodon, which is not good for Leeds United's future. But so you will expect an extra couple of minutes probably to be added on. Here's Nemecha. Can he play it through to Okafor? He can. Okafor can actually run and get that. And he's been absolutely fiddled with. He's been absolutely fiddled with there, Okafor. That's where you need to show your quality, mate. On your favoured left-hand side as well. Oh, my days. And Viss is absolutely fiddled with Bornau as well. Oh, not like this. Oh, Nonto tracking back. Fucking clears it. Straight to a Newcastle shirt, though. Great tracking back. Shit clearance. Oh, my days. Not like this. Don't give away a penalty. No way. No way. Oh, my days. Nemecha. Great challenge by Nemecha. He's driving forward here. He's got Okafor to his left. It's a heavy ball again. Okafor has to run for it. But we've got 4 Leeds United shirts storming forward. Tanaka, Nonto, Nemecha, and Okafor with the ball. No one's giving him an option. He licks his man, though. It's a great ball in. And Nemecha can't get there again. This guy is useless, man. He's useless. Oh, my days. What a great bit of work by Okafor. The cross didn't have worlds of quality on it, but it was a good enough cross. And Nemecha has got to be hungry. He's got to get himself in front of the defender there. He's unable to do so. That could have been 4-3. Now Newcastle are through. We've resulted in a foul by Tanaka. It's now... Or Ampadu was that. Yeah, it's Ampadu. And that's going to be game. It's 100 minutes. They have a dangerous free kick right in our own half. Oh, man. I mean, that's got to be game for Leeds. I mean, there's still a chance, obviously, Newcastle get something out of this game, but... Man. Throwing away so many opportunities. And you know what, mate? I said it before, but we do actually deserve to lose this game. Just because of how profligate we've been. We should lose it. $100 minutes have been played. Over 100 minutes have been played. It's probably added 2 minutes on for the injuries and stuff. Oh, Newcastle have the ball here. It's a dangerous attack. It's crossed in and it's headed over. That's got to be a Leeds goal kick, surely. As they're given a corner. Don't tell me they're given a corner. They've given a corner, haven't they? They have given a corner. Flipping heck, lads. Hit the bar. We've missed so many fucking chances. Nemecha's been on for like 15 minutes. He's missed 2 great chances. Defensively, we've been fucking diabolical when we go ahead. Nonto can't keep that on. And now Newcastle have a quick throw in. Cross it in with Guimaraes. It's flicked on. It's in the box. It's turned around. It's shot and it's in. I told you we deserve to fucking lose. And we have lost. And it's 4-3 Newcastle. And we fucking deserve that. You know what, mate? We are shit. And I cannot complain on that. Because we are useless. And we deserve to lose that game. Because we are flipping typical. Yep, you could tell it was Leeds. And it all happened because we rushed the throw in. We kicked it straight out for them to have the quick throw in. They crossed it in. and they deserve that, mate. We are useless. I'm actually happy we lost because we are so wasteful, so flipping wasteful that we deserve to lose that. And you know what? It serves the changes right. It serves them right, mate. They didn't fucking. We didn't deserve that. Not after the way we missed all those chances, mate. That's typical. We are so crap. Oh my days. How can we be so good and so crap at the same time? How can we? How can we? And now we've got 10 men storming up the pitch. And we've just hoofed it forward. We had 10 men on the halfway line to run forward. We've hoofed it forward, given the ball away. Are we going to do anything with this? Of course not. Let's just hoof it up in the area and hope something fucking sticks, mate. That's really great football, isn't it? And now they hoof it forward to Visser. They're probably going to make it 5-3 at this rate. He's just going to hold it up in the corner flag, as he should. No, he skinned Justin, though. And that's game. And that's game. We're shit. And we deserve to lose that. We should have won. We threw it away too many times and deserved the loss in the end. I would love to sit here and actually talk about it, but there's nothing words to describe that. There's no words to describe what we have just seen in that past 15, 20 minutes. That was fucking horrendous from Leeds. Absolutely embarrassing. Absolutely dreadful from Leeds. We had the game 3 times. Could have made it a bigger lead. We had so many more opportunities to score. So many more than them. And we fucking threw it away, mate. That 7-game unbeaten streak was the biggest papering over the cracks I've ever seen. 5 draws. Just draws after draws after draws, and then just an absolute shit show at the back. An absolute shit show. Every time we went ahead, we crapped our pants defensively. Didn't know what to do. And now Newcastle, who were horrendous today, are 2 points off top 4. Yeah, we threw that away. We absolutely bottled that. Absolutely flipping bottled it. Absolutely bottled it. Well, what can you do, lads? We just can't hold the lead. New keeper. It is ridiculous, mate. It is ridiculous. And as I said, mate, I'm so annoyed. I'm actually so annoyed with the way we threw that game away. that I am actually happy that that manager and all those players, aside from Brendan Aronson, I feel bad for him, but I'm happy that they're actually walking away fucking defeated, mate. I'm happy. I'm actually happy that they have lost that game. Because they pissed around for so long, threw it away, such an easy game to win. Man, they don't deserve to be walking away even comfortable with a point. They deserve to lose that game the way they threw that away. And I'm actually happy they did. But I'm not happy Leeds lost, of course. Why would I be? We should have won that. I'm so gutted we haven't won that game. It is what it is. That's football, right? That is football. That's going to get, you're going to have those games. And unfortunately, we have too many holes within the side, and we need a big January, big time, because we are not good enough, and that is a simple fact. We're not good enough defensively, and we're not good enough offensively. It's as simple as that. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much. There's not many words you can use to describe that absolute capitulation at the end there. I will see you guys very soon, though. Au revoir, my brothers and my sisters.